Between brilliant...
One punter had a better use for his form guide. They're ready. Racing in the Caulfield Cup. Canny Lass a little slow. Beginning quickly on the inside. Mr. Lamondi. Attalac dropped in. The Filbert away well. Imprimatur going like the wind out wide. He might lead. He will. Tristram got across too, and so did Rising Fear. Drawn as prominent early. Periscope, Colour Page dropped back. Indian Raj and just now the last two. At the judge the first time. Imprimatur the leader. Canny Lass is running second. Rising Fear caught wide going forward, and then Tristram followed by Mr. Lamondi tucked in on the fence. He's being followed then by Attalac and the Filbert from Drawn and Tristram wide. About a length and a half to Periscope. Faristan pulling hard, throwing his head about. 2 lengths further back in the field behind him, Samara. My Tristram's Bell has the rails, and they're followed by Colour Page at Ours the Fear. 2 lengths further back is Born to be Queen, Tristark, and then Indian Raj and Just Now. They're inside the 1600. Rising Fear makes play by 2 lengths Imprimatur. A length and a half to Mr. Lamondi. 1 to Canny Lass, racing fourth on the outside of Attalac, and then Tristram. Back on the rails is the Filbert, followed by Faristan. Next in the field, then over on the outside of those horses is Periscope, who's pulling with Drawn on his outside. They're being trailed then by My Tristram's Bell and Samara. In between horses is Ours the Fear, a length and a half to Colour Page, Indian Raj. Tristark is third from last, and then Born to be Queen and Just Now. About 1100 to go in the Caulfield Cup. Rising Fear the leader. A half a length to Imprimatur. Mr. Lamondi taken to the outside. Attalac the fence from Canny Lass and the Filbert. They're followed then by Drawn and Tristram the outside. Faristan the rails, and then came Periscope. 1.5 to Samara. Our Sophia, Colour Page. Tristark taking off a long way from the leader. Indian Raj back there with her. Getting up on the inside, My Tristram's Bell. Born to be Queen second last, and Just Now. When they race up with 600 to go in the Caulfield Cup, and Mr. Lamondi strode to the lead from Imprimatur. They're followed then by the Filbert. Canny Lass on the outside. Then Attalac held up on the rails as they swing around the turn. Next is Tristram, and then Drawn from Periscope. Faristan hard ridden on the inside. Next Our Sophia, and then Samara into the straight, and Mr. Lamondi kicked away by 3. Attalac is into the clear now, followed then by the Filbert, and down the outside Faristan. Tristram with a late run. Mr. Lamondi the leader. He's holding Attalac with 100 metres to go, and then the Filbert, Faristan and Tristram. Mr. Lamondi in front under the whip. Mr. Lamondi has it won. Mr. Lamondi wins the Caulfield Cup by 2 lengths to Attalac. Our Sophia flashed home for third from Tristram, Periscope and Indian Raj. Then came Colour Page, Faristan. Next in Just Now, Born to be Queen, the Filbert, Samara. My Tristram's Bell. Canny Lass got very tired with Rising Fear, Imprimatur, Drawn, and last year's winner Tristark is last to finish. Mr. Lamondi had been set for the Melbourne Cup, and today's win was even a surprise for his trainer Noel Eales.
You take either one you can get, and if you're lucky enough to get 2, well and good, but on logic he's better suited to 3,200 on Flemington track.
For David Walsh, it was his 3rd Cup win in a year, having already taken the Adelaide and Brisbane Cups.
He was racing a bit keen down the side, so I let him stride a bit and made a good staying race of it from the 1,000 on, you know, and he was just too good for them.